Good morning. I was dragging this morning. I was thinking, I'm not going live. I sent a little post out on the Dr. Kiltz Instagram. And then I just decided, Joel, Southern Comfort. Yes, I came on. I was like, then I couldn't sleep because I always get up at 3 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, you sent the message. Melbourne, how you doing? Done 5677. I said, I'm not coming on. But then I went back to bed. I had my water and then my eyes are wide open. I'm still in Denver, and here I am live at 5. Shaw, good morning. Summer Tanbo, Rise and Buttershawn. I got up, right? Let's see, Massam, how are you doing? Stefan, how are you doing? Creech, a beautiful day. It is good to see you, Marla Cat. Kiltz is up, and Adam. I am on my journey today. I'm one more day of Denver, low carb Denver. Amazing group of people sharing some thoughts and ideas and lots of interesting science and data, right, Joel? But one of the things I always say about data and science, sometimes it's a little doo-doo and snake oil. Good morning, Horace, Australian solo hunter. How you doing? Right? Have a great day. 1 minute, 5 minutes, or the whole 60 minutes. But I got up this morning and I had late dinner last night with with Olivia, with Sean, with Anthony, Joel, and Emily. At this great little diner, we had ribs and ribeye and some brisket, and Elle had salmon. It was all good, and a little lobster tail. Don, how you doing? All is good this day. I'm in Denver. Let's see. We're really, really great. We've been mostly eating at the Lake Gaylord Great Resort and at the what is it, Hickory. The Hickory Steakhouse was really, really good. And then we went to the last night. We went to let's see. I got to get the name of this. Uh, Green Valley Smokehouse. It was right on the golf course. It was great diner, great service, and great meals, great food. Good morning, Olivia. How are you doing? Yes, I wasn't coming on, Olivia. Qua, qua, oh, Aja. I'm sorry, Olivia. My pronunciation of your last name needs a little help this morning early, but I wasn't getting up. I was staying in bed this morning, and then I even sent out a message says I'll see you tomorrow. But then I couldn't sleep anymore, so get up, right, Brooke? Good morning, Mary Byrne. Good morning. How you doing? Miss T is doing great, by the way. Don, thanks for asking. Shah, good morning. Sadiqas from Dubai, good morning. Let's see. Olivia is my conference buddy. We had a really great time talking a lot, listening to some really great presentations. Join Keto, the low carb Denver. It's really great with a sprinkle of carnivore. Let's see, a little keto, low carb Denver, keto Denver, and a sprinkle of Baker's and a little carnivore for Denver. Superman, how you doing? Jay Mar, how are you doing? Yos Fleen, good morning. Let's see, Amr Beck, good morning. Where are you guys at? What's your day what's it looking like? Now, my friends, let's see, in the European section of the world, a slash right down in Africa and beyond. Hello. Great morning, great afternoon, great evening to you this day and every single day. Rose C, good morning from Kiltz. Let's see, Shar, good morning. Something here, my body already gets up on live with you. Thank Rose. And again, I was thinking last night. I was talking at dinner with Elle and Sean and Anthony and Olivia. Let's see, Joel and Emily. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to just sleep in. I'm not going to do my live today. I sent out a message, but then then I regretted it the moment I sent it. Have you ever sent a message and then oh, I shouldn't have sent it? I did. And here I am. Rome here from, Rome here from the Bay Area, California. Nice. Kiltz from the West Coast, California. Let's see. We're blinking on and off. We'll see if we all stay good. So my mom is a celiac. Can she take your supplements? Are they gluten free? The nutritional solutions are carnivore. I recommend those for sure. The liver, but most of all, have her move on to carnivore is like the top of the class. Let's see. Your volume went down. Can't barely hear you. Let me see. Let me see if I make sure I get all of this up for you. I don't know if this is going to be any better. I got to manipulate a little bit. Let's see. How's the mighty tribe? Can you guys hear me okay? Let's see. Lead, lead 20. Good morning. We did our transfer February and still getting negative pregnancy tests. We have only 2 embryos left. Anything can we change? You gotta get on my schedule this next week. I'm kind of off most of this week. I'm going to rest up over the week down in Sarasota, and you can grab me after that if you want to text me at 315-416-9872, or just send a message to the team. We'll get you in so we can talk about ways to get you to the next level. Now you can see the grizzly bear has been on my back for the last few days. I'm going to be leaving today, but the whole day of low carb Denver. Jeff Gerber has been doing an awesome job. All good here. Don, let's see. Don 5677. Giannis, good morning. Let's see. Bar Zigar, good morning to you. It's a great day. We're learning every day. Mary McCarthy, wish you were here in Denver. It's great, amazing people learning great, amazing things. Science, data, great. Sometimes, though, you have to simplify it and just cut to the chase. 315-416-9872. Now, it's meant to be. Sometimes I get it. I send it on. I do my best. And if you don't hear from me, you got to send it again, because I get 100 a day, it seems like. Jenny, good morning. David, John, good morning to you. Kibar, good morning. It's a great day every day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. What are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? But most of all, what are you journeying and exploring in this world in a way that's hard, different, not easy, right? Because sometimes it's hard to venture into things that you're afraid of, right? And what you got to do, the universe says, do those things, right? You got to do those things. All right, we finished up Baker's book on carnivore, really amazing. So you have to get the carnivore diet, and I'm making some quick decisions here. Let's see. The choices of the book for this next week are coming up. It's either going to be Never Finished or Eat Like a Human by Bill Schindler. All great books, and I'll decide sometime later today. We'll get there. Stephanie, I texted you about getting an earlier TR. Sorry that I bothered you, but September is such a long time. Stephanie, let's see. You could just, again, text me 315-416-9872. We'll get you moving forward. Went out and came back. I hear you. Okay, good, Rose. The technology of all we're doing here. And Kiltz going to take Sunday off. He's at the Denver, the low carb Denver. It's my first time here at this conference. Really amazing things. Learning every single day. It's amazing. And what are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you thinking about? Are you worrying about things today, or are you wondering about the beauty of the opportunities, right? The opportunities of connecting with new and different people, listening and learning from new and different ideas. That's what we're here to do. Stop in and talk to people about different ideas in your life, right? From Cardiff in Wales, good morning. DW3701, Ronaldo, good morning. Let's see, Mahandra, I think I got it right, close anyway. We've been, we're going to be working on one of the books, so we'll let you know. Let's see. Look at Kiltz's Daily Inspirations on Amazon. Download it. Over every mountain, there's a path, although it may not be seen from the valley. So you got to climb and do the hardship every single day. Get up, get moving, get down to the gym, or just get out into nature. Cold plunge or just no cold plunge, get out into nature every day. And I always say, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. You have to be thankful, right, Stephanie, of all the possibilities. I flew here in my own plane with my co-pilot Grant. We're leaving about 6 p.m. from Centennial Airport out to Sarasota. I'm going to spend a few days in Sarasota working with the new team, the great amazing team at the Sarasota office, getting the new office up and running for IVF retrievals, transfers, and other procedures to help people on this journey of being infertile or whatever their journey is. What I've learned in life is that all diseases are caused by inflammation. Uh, Inflammation is caused by Kiltz's thoughts and ideas by five things. And number one are foreign sugars from plants, bacteria, yeast, and viruses. Those foreign sugars are antigenic. The second one are all the foreign antigens, lectins, oxalates, phytates, and more. But remember, the sugars are the most antigenic. Let's see, do the hard every day. McQueen 5, X5. Let's see, it is, let's see. Uh, I'm wondering, yeah, it's going in and out. Dennis, how you doing? We miss you, Dennis. It's a great, great day every single day. Morning to you, my friend. Up and at him every day. Kiltz thought he was going to sleep in this morning, but it didn't happen. He sent the message out on Instagram saying, "See you guys on Monday. I'm sleeping in." And then his fill-in came up and said, "Come on, Kiltzy, get up. You can't sleep. It's a beautiful day. The sun's going to be rising soon here." Let's see. Yes, Rose, I learned to fly at 55. A friend of mine bought an airplane. I partnered with an older airplane. It was great. Said he wouldn't cost me very much. Well, it was a great investment. But I then wanted to learn how to fly. And I learned how to fly. I bought my airplane, a Cirrus SR-22. Good morning, Bevy. How you doing? Let's see. Make sure I get everyone in here today. Cora, good morning. It's a great, great day. And hardships build a strong ship. Once it, hardships build a strong ship. Do something hard this day. To Texas, Jay Marr, I'm working on it. Let's see. I've been in the gym here every day. I'm gonna get down there this morning, get my walk, run, a little light weights, and mostly a lot of this every single day. Right, Betty Torres. The work book is for the Low Carb Denver Conference when you purchased online. Let's see. The workbook, there really, I didn't even look and see a workbook. There's, if you go to Low Carb Denver, you get a list of the people here. They are going to be sending out all the slides and the presentations for you to have access, I think, for the next 6 months. It is really great, right? Mohammed, Bevy, Troy, Super Year. Let's see, 802. Let's see, 8026. Oh, yeah, my friends. What motivates me every single day to go live? Well, number one, you guys are my energy and vibration to get moving and sharing. And I think there's just some spiritual ideas in the universe that I've learned. And I'm like a little kid in a candy store that wants to share this and tell you, like, look what I found. It's amazing. Number one, have faith first. I say fertile fatty foods, eat the fatty meat every day, and then get moving. Be creative, get up and move every day. Whether you're going on a jog, a run, a walk, lifting weights, or you're simply going to a creative exploration of work, right? And I say go to work every day. Work is masterful. You have to love your work every day in every way and be creative. Painting, pottery, poetry, music, write a book, do a blog, but be energetic and be kind, loving, and generous to all sides of the universe, right? And I may sometimes say some things like data is doo-doo or science is snake oil. And sometimes we have to cut to the chase because ultimately the masses, we all want the answers. We all want what is the way. And I say it's simple. Thank you, God, Lord, creator for day. All right. Again, over every mountain, there's a path. Although it may not be seen from the valley, we must step up out of the valley every single day. Let's see, Najla, good morning. Hash, let's see, Hasla, is that right? Eric Jean. And by the way, our genetics are all malleable and movable. This thing that you think is rigid that says, here's your DNA, this is what it means. This is the gene that says, oh my God, it's you got it. It's not going to be good. But maybe that's all just wrong. or it's like looking out at the environment and you see it and you think, well, that's what it is. But remember, everything is but what you think it is. When you change the thoughts, you change the thing. And that's the purpose of this mighty live every single day. Although I might be a little late, or sometimes I might not show up, but that hope it'll be rare. View from the top. Imagine yourself climbing the highest mountain and standing on the peak, surveying the valleys you have navigated below you. Life is all about altitude and attitude. Sometimes we are on the top of the world, and other times we are down in the depths of despair. What we often forget is that without the journey on the top, we would have no to the top. Without the journey to the top, we would have no means of appreciating being on the top. So every day you start from the bottom, you move to the top, you come back down. Remember the sine wave of the energy of the universe. We're all on our way to be fertilizer, but it's all good. Let's see, what do we got here at 55? That's awesome. There's still hope for me. That's it, Rose. Now I'm 67. March 12th, like in only a few weeks. I'm just so excited. But I'm excited to celebrate every single day as if it is the last day and the first day of my life. And again, we're all going to be fertilizer. Why worry about it? Imagine it's all good. Colin MC, good morning. Jay Marr, Arrow, Lakar, Lark, oh boy, see, Kiltz is working on it. 98, Mohammed, 690. Good morning, Scott Kelly. How you doing? Again, an awesome, amazing day. Low carb Denver, last day for Kiltz. Flying out tonight. I learned to fly at 55. Learned to fly jet at 62. And but keep moving. Don't think, oh my God, getting old. This is it. The world is ending. It is just beginning. That's the whole important idea, to imagine that every ending is truly a beginning of a new chapter, a new day, in a new way. That's it. That was from my hotel room. It was from the hotel room, Don, looking out just west at where the airport is. Let me see if I could get to that one. Although I logged out. Let me get there. Great views out at the Gaylord Inn. Yeah, I think I got it here. It's great. I mean, amazing views here. Amazing. The Gaylord Inn is rocking amazing. All right, we're going to continue. I don't know. It's like never finishes, like the background book. I don't know if it's the book of the week. I think it's just let's all be listening to this one or reading it. But I think we are going to do the next week or so with Eat Like a Human by our good friend Bill Schindler. And anthropologically, we did used to eat grasshoppers and likely some fruits and nuts and things. But eventually we figured out how to hunt the big beasts. And that was the primary reason, likely, why we became where we are. How can we have good life as you are? Bin Wu, well, you first must appreciate where you are and what you have because God gave it to you. So appreciation always starts the day, and gratitude, attitude. All right. But you have the dreams of the next level. But if I say, don't hate where you're at. Love where you're at as you begin to envision and do your vision board, your pictures. Like that's why I love picture books. I put pictures of airplanes and jets and growth and creativity and love and kindness all in my life every single day. Number 3, officially, all right, as of yesterday, good. The Joneses and Kiltz here each and every day in every way to share ideas and thoughts. I'm sometimes not live, but I am a recording. I was going to take the day off. Yes, holistic health, but then I couldn't sleep. Let's see, where are we? 3:25. I woke up at 2:30. And I was like, okay, I already told myself I'm going to take the rest in this morning. Good morning, the Joneses. Krab, awesome. Good morning. Love from India. Good morning, India. Let's see. Payush, good morning. And then I was like, I laid down and like I couldn't sleep. And so, Kiltz, he's either going to go down to the gym, going to go out for a walk or run, or going to simply come on live. And I decide, like, I'm going to do it live, maybe a few minutes behind, right? When we are on our intended path to the top, the universe responds with tranquility and harmony. Remember, the intended the path is where you're at. But sometimes you say, I'm going to go over here. I was talking to my good friend Sean Baker yesterday. Amazing energy. Got on so many paths between going to medical school, going to the Air Force, and going to Afghanistan as a surgeon. Then going on to, before that, he went to residency, medical school residency. And then now the journey is to share the concept and idea how carnivore cures and people feel amazing. So it's just this concept and idea. Personally, I went from Atkins, paleo, keto, carnivore. I've been a carnivore for about 12 years now. Never felt better. Do I sometimes have a little bit of French fries or Kiltz's ice cream? But now it's rare time. Let's see, I'm on day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, day 6 of meat, salt, water. And I've never felt better. One meal a day at night. This is my 40 plus days of that one. And I've been going down to the gym every morning, doing my walk, run. I'm just doing my walking and sprinting, trying to get at least a mile in a day. And I'm feeling great. Holistic Health, thank you so much. Don, Joseph, a long way from Silver Lake. Chris Grips here. Hey, sir. Let's see. It was the LA 18th Street, and I had some challenges growing up. I believe again it was the plant-based, low animal fat diet. That was it. And my parents kind of let me roam the streets, and like, Mom and Dad, what were you doing? But part of that was all about growing, for sure. Last time you ate lasagna fettuccine, a long time ago. I can't remember that one. Although I think Miss Marie Emmerich made a plantless lasagna when we were down in Costa Rica. And always, if you get on with Miss Marie Emmerich and Craig Emmerich, amazing. A really great conversation with Craig Emmerich about his journey in healing. And I think if you're not healing from paleo, go to keto. Keto's not working, go to carnivore. And I think keto and low carb always must have it's high fat. You got to put the fat in. When you eat the fat suppresses the inflammation. No, Don Vega wasn't here, Dennis. I got to send a message out to Don. His new book's coming out about weight loss, weight management. My personal take on weight, you got to imagine that your weight is perfect to start the day, right? And being obese is not a disease. The cause of disease is what you put in the miracle machine, right? If you put in negative thoughts and worry, you're going to feel stressed, right? Cortisol and epinephrine, oxytocin and serotonin, right? And that's why you need to do meditation and prayer every single day, right? Coco Melon, how you doing? Smaj Doby, I think that's sort of it. Coco Melon, good morning. Let's see, Massey, oh boy, is a little challenging for Kiltz some days, right? Let's see, how can we have a good life? Let's see, how can we have a good life as you are? You have to imagine, because God created you as you are. But that doesn't mean you need to stay the way you are. It's a journey. It's an exploration. You keep moving, right? You keep learning and growing every single day, and you do something hard, right? You might fail. Failure is a good thing, by the way. That means you challenge yourself, right? Every single day, I have to continuously practice, get up and do some motion, right? And it's not always easy, because it's not meant to be easy, right? Moving on, done. Back issues, walking, feeling my flow every day. My knee, I got to tweak my knee a little bit. I think I'm going to spend some time in the gym doing just some light weights. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do heavy bench pressing. We're not all meant to look like Sean Baker or Anthony Chafee. We're not, right? You're meant to look like you, the perfect you. The problem is we're measuring ourselves saying, well, I need to look like this, or I need to look like this. No, look in the mirror as you are and love it, right? Kendall Dunlop, good morning. A few months ago, you told us your favorite McDonald's items. I know, look at Big Mac, fries, and a Coke supersized used to be my favorite, but I didn't have them of any significance or frequency from time to time. Cowboys, let's see. Why do you think women struggle with their weight post menopause? Hormones have anything to do with it, or is this a fallacy? Does metabolism really drop in middle age? Well, I think our metabolism does drop as we go through time. Energy slows us down. The metabolism, yes, for women because of reproduction is slowed down, right? But ultimately, I believe we're eating the wrong nutrition, and we're trying to, I'm going to say, a little argue, find the scientific reason of which is the best food to eat. I found it's meat and bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. You want to once in a while throw in some ice cream and intermittently feasting. So I do fasting, 23 and 1. 23 and 1, and you'll feel better and love the size you are, and don't fight your weight, because your weight's not the cause of disease, right? And this idea that any animal wants to be skinny is like, none of them want to be skinny. They all want to be fat because that's survival. And most organisms go through famine all day long. But that's a good one. But again, there is a lot of it is we're more sedentary, right? You know, when you're a kid, you're out running around, but we got all this false stuff, right? Even hanging around with Kiltz. If you're listening to Kiltz, go for a walk, go for a run, right? Pick up some weights, do a few things while you're listening to Kiltz. The whole purpose here is that you got to think more of the positive and get watching some people doing some things you want to do. That'll build the mirror neurons, will get you moving to do those things. What do you think for, let's see, Markov 83, amenorrhea? Well, if you're in the reproductive age group and you're not in menopause, there's a lot of polycystic ovarian syndrome, anovulation, ovarian dysfunction. I think a lot of it is all due to the incorrect nutrition for this amazing human lion. We are the lions and lionesses. We're not the pigs, cows, or sheep. We're not meant to be grazing animals. We're meant to be a little bit like a bear. And yes, you could have some berries, some fruits, and honey from time to time, but they eat a tremendous amount of that in order to get fat to survive reproduction and survive more, right? It's all about hibernation, right? And what happens when you hibernate? Your metabolism slows. So maybe the part here is that we are meant to go through some times of fasting, maybe even weeks and months, right? We did not have likely everyday access to food. That's my opinion. Kendall Dunlop, good morning. Yes, McDonald's. Listen, we're not here to chastise things being negative. I want you to work on the positives of life, right? Even the fighting of the government or the food industry. You know, let's look at, everyone has the choice of what they wish to eat. The problem is there's lots of propaganda. And if we're looking for the scientific answer, it's probably pretty simple. And I think Bill Schindler's book, Eat Like a Human, is we don't have sharp fangs and teeth or claws, but we did figure out how to use tools. And I'm betting those tools allow us to eat those mighty big mastodons and more. And it was eating the fatty meat which made you a strong and lean machine, the human being. That's it, done. Diet affects endometriosis 100%. And my belief is the 5 causes of disease, of all inflammation. Inflammation is the cause of all disease. The 5 causes are simple. It's mostly plants, bacteria, yeast, and viruses, the sugars that they make, and the sugars glycate. The glycation is the damage to everything called rust, oxidation. It's just rust, right? It's such an easy concept, but it's hard for all of us to figure this out. I know. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy concept and story here. Why is it so hard? Because we are fed the wrong fantasy. And remember, there's a fantasy about life, right? Brooks are wonderful. Tanbo. I probably need a new pair of my moving shoes, but I will get up downstairs early this morning. I'm doing, let's see, I have such a morning habit. You know, I was tired last night and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just going to sleep in. But voila, I wake up anyway after I send my message out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. But here I am. alive at 5. Good morning, Eastern Time. Question: was on a strict carnivore for 2 months. Weight recently went back to allowing all foods on 1,500 metformin per endocrinologist, but having trouble with blood glucose dropping. Let's see, on metformin, dropping to 50s at night. Let's see, on continuous glucose monitor, and then am having to eat carbs to get BG up quick. Will going back a carnivore get me off this roller coaster? I think the metformin may be too much. Eggs retrieval next month, and my bias is, you see, this idea that your glucose is 50 is not a bad thing, in my opinion. The continuous glucose monitor, you're now analyzing what you think it is, but maybe it's not so bad. Maybe glucoses of 40 to 50 is not the cause of any problem. This idea that you spike or you drop, glucose levels likely do this, right? I'm not sure we have the straightforward answer, Malene, of what that means. I don't particularly think all this information is great. I mean, it's data short term, but ultimately we haven't figured out the answer here. I say carnivore is the very best way. Eat one meal a day and add the fat. If you're keto or paleo, or you're in the Atkins or wherever you're at, stay away from the sort of packaged stuff, right? You want to stick to what nature gave us: bacon, eggs, butter, beef, right? Salt. And again, maybe you'd say, well, butter, nature didn't give it, but raw organic milk, right? Whole raw organic milk from time to time. But I say, stick away from the sugars of any significance. But I think that, keep a look at, but I'm telling you, there's so many questions about this stuff. You're doing this, the data accumulation, but the answers to what it means, not so good. Let's see. Hope always rose every day. Bin Wu. We are having a good life. You have to imagine what it is a good life, and you'll grow from there. Never start with, although we do, what a miserable day and a miserable life, right? Hardships build strong ships, and do something hard every single day. Great question, Malin. Stack. Let's see. Our bellies are breweries. Absolutely done. When you're eating plants with the bacteria, yeast, and viruses, they go at it and they damage your glycobiome, the glycocalyx, and then they get into you. And I'm sorry, the bacteria, yeast, and viruses and the plants are organisms that do not want to be eaten, but they do want to consume and eat you, right, Brooks? I'm sorry, Summer Tanbo. My pleasure. Good morning, sir. Knoxville, Tennessee. Mike Rodriguez. Fat heals the glycobiome. That's really good one. SC3, Steve, Captain. Let's see, Carnivore, Conover. We're listening and learning from ideas that are radical. Sean Baker is here at the Denver, Low Carb Denver. Amazing. Ken Berry's going to be speaking today, along with some really great other speakers. Let me see if I got this. Bring this. Do I have it up? Nope. All right. Let's go to low. And my good friend Ben Azadi is here. Where's my Denver? There we go. Low Carb Denver 23. Just Google it. If you haven't signed up, you got to sign up today. Really great stuff. Great presentations today. Let me see if we give you the conference schedule. It's coming. Lovely Pace. Pecker, how you doing? Peaker. Let's see. Venkat, good morning. Thanks for stopping in just for a minute or 5 minutes. Great questions. Your comments, thoughts, ideas of being creative in the universe. Sean Baker, wow. It's been a treat, Rose. Absolutely. Several pounds in the winter. Again, I'm more sedentary and lose them when I'm active in the summer. That's what it's meant to be. You gain some and you lose some. You gain some and you use some. The problem is we've been duped by all this very highly addictive food, right? And ultimately, it's not the food we're meant to eat. Packaged food, right? Pantries. You're not supposed to have a pantry. That's it. Melon, Mike Rodriguez, again, Sadiqus, tallow can be cooked with when we can't eat it as butter. You can use it as butter, tallow, lard, ghee. Those are things I love. It's a great attendance, by the way. Let's see. So Jeffrey Gerber, Denver's diet doctor, Mickey Williden, let's see, and then Brian Mowell, Sweet Life Diabetes Health. All right. The main lecture, all 7:15 to 7:30 this morning. The clinical and economic impact of poor health. This is going to be by Quando this morning. Great. Solving healthcare. That's at going to be 7:30 to 8, and then metabolic health for women. Jamie Seaman at 8 o'clock. This is all Denver time. Protein centric perspective for metabolic health and longevity. Gabrielle Lyon. That'll be good. And then Ken Baker, principles of proper human diet. 9:30 to 10. That's going to be awesome. And then time restricted eating versus intermittent fasting by, let's see, 10 o'clock. That's going to be Nadia Pataguana. That's going to be another awesome one. And again, these are really, really going to be great talks and sharing, and we're all listening and learning together. There's a little bit of conflicts here and there. And sometimes one of the things, lost you there. Sorry about that. One of the things I've learned in this journey is we got to simplify it. I'm just a simple guy. What I'm looking for is simplicity, and we need the simplicity of the ideas. Get back to our ancient human roots. We're looking for the answer, but sometimes it's already there. Eat the fatty meat, eat one meal a day, and don't forget your water. Go enjoy life, and you gotta, instead of worrying, imagine that God is creating all of this for your growth and creativity. Let's see. Much love from Paquette. How you doing? SST. How you doing? Kevwi. How are you, Kevwi? Again, let's see. You mean you're not supposed to have a rear end if you're a woman in the culture? All fat is where it's at. All this idea of skinny is deadly, right, Rose? Oh my God, since COVID, I have 2 full pantries. Yes, I need to you got to throw it all out. You got to throw out everything that's a pantry. My bias is fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds or nuts, or anything made from that is harmful for us in ways that most people don't even understand. That's the crazy part. Hold on, I got to get my towel. I knocked over my water or spilt a little spilt water. It's okay, right? We don't have to cry over spilt water or milk, right? And don't drink milk, in my opinion, of any significance or frequency, but milk and blood. That's what our good friend Bill Schindler brought, and has everything you need for survival. Batman, good morning. Best meal time to eat one meal a day. I say it's at night before you go to bed. Now, Sean Baker, I don't think pushes fasting. Some people do, some people don't. Let's see. Am I noticing any difference between since eating only beef, salt, and water? I tell you, it gets easier to not eat that other stuff, right? You just lose all of that addiction. Remember, we're addicted to the sugars, and they come from plants. I say that plants are really the killers, and we be the prey, right? It's so simple, so simple. Remember this. You have the energy, a potential to do and be everything and anything. That's why we're sharing ideas. Money Mal, how you doing? Awesome, amazing day. Let's see. And Spender, good morning, beauty. Let's see. Oh no, Beatty, how you doing? A great day. And fly us every single day. Let's see. It's okay. Please help. Varen, thanks for stopping by. Help with anxiety. My heart is racing most of the time. Yes, look at heroin, cocaine, marijuana, cyanide, nicotine. They're all in plants, right? Caffeine. You got to get rid of all the plant stuff, in my opinion, of any significance or frequency. You got to get moving every day. Let's see. Gabrielle Lyons, Jamie Seaman, Ken Berry, Megan Ramos, Nadia Pataguana, And Ben Azadi, the founder of Keto Camp, is going to be here today and sharing and bringing people together. Empty gut, full life every single day. That's why, again, do something hard. Don't eat a meal 2 or 3. Maybe go on a 2, 3, 5-day fast. I do a 23 and 1 every day, 2-day fast once a week, and a 3-day fast once a month, and a 5-day fast once a year. And do you need to do it? No. But I do these things because it's something that's hard for Kiltz, right? And when you do hard, things get easier and easier and easier. And you can see the sparkle and beauty of this in every day, every single day. SC3, that's right. And remember, plants fuel the microbes in the brewery in your belly. Heat, gas, methane, and alcohol and aldehydes are all made by the microbes in your belly, right? So let's see, Varan, Sai, get Kiltz's book on daily intentions, or my keto and carnivore books. These are things that I've learned from others and put them together. The 5 causes of all disease, mostly plant sugars. 2 are the plant antigens, the plant chemicals, the fermentation of the plants via the microbes, and then excessive exercise. That's it, right? Let's see. I typically don't eat breakfast or lunch. I eat dinner, 1 meal a day. I might snack on a little bit of steak and salt from time to time, but most of the time, no. Can the doctors who are eating and believing in the carnivore keto diet try to change what they teach the students in medical schools? Betty Torres, that's absolutely what we're working to do, and share ideas that the problem is in medical school, it's like going to a church, right? You're in a particular religion, right? And Robbie, you can be a healthy vegetarian, absolutely. Again, I recommend for everyone, vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, pescatarians, carnivore, 1 meal a day. Add the fat, cook the carbs to minimize the bacteria, yeast, and viruses that are in there, and simplify the sugars so they go to the liver quickly, they convert it to fat, and that's where it's at. A crazy, crazy idea. All right, who funds medical schools? Pharma. Look at the government, industry, and we all fund medical schools. That's it. But our money, it's mostly controlled by the 5%. So they control the story, but they don't control your story. You control your story, right? We blame others for the things we think, but now it's time you're learning that you can do it yourself. Southern Comfort. Let's see. Valerian, like you. So, well, we're all Southern Comfort. You all have DNA made by the gods that made a human being. You and I have the capabilities all together to do everything and anything. This is the simple story. Let's see. Help. Yes, the diet absolutely helps with anxiety, fear, worry, because sugars are damaging to the brain. The brain is an organ, just like the heart, the liver, the pancreas, the kidneys, all of it. When you damage the brain, it doesn't work right. So you're not thinking right, correct? Anxiety. You can't see the beauty of the universe that God gave you. He gave you life. Life is it. Faith first, fertile fatty foods, and fitness in doing something and moving. Yes. Carnivore to me is the top of the line. Diet, my energy drops and I start thinning out. I want to address my anxiety and put on muscle size. All right. Read Sean Baker, Ken Berry, watch people like Bella Ma. There's so many things. Judy Cho. The carnivore is the cure, but it takes time. You got to change the mindset first. You got to change the channel, right? There's the vegan channel, the vegetarian channel, the Mediterranean channel, the pescatarian channel, and the carnivore channel. And then there's Atkins, keto, paleo, all of the mystery in between, right? There's a proper human diet. Ken Berry's going to be talking about that a little bit today. He is awesome and amazing. Sandy Neal, hello to you. Let's see. David Diamond was amazing today. Really great stuff. Enjoyed it tremendously. Rose C, please help. Varun, read my books. Go to drkiltz.com. Download my keto, my carnivore. Listen and learn, and we're doing it together. I'm so sugar addicted. Is there a way to slowly stop sugar, or is it better to go cold turkey? Ginny, I say throw it all out right now. throw it out because you're a lion. How does a lion decide to go from a pig, cow, and a sheep to a lion again? It starts eating meat. The more you eat the fatty meat, it reduces inflammation. Your brain sees more clearly. It's more vibrant. Its energy is amazing. Done. That's as simple as that, right? What's the science? It's simple. The cause of disease is sugar, number one, which plant sugars, they're glycans. They're highly antigenic. They're the same sugars on the top of the spike protein that say, I'm good to you. And it's fooling you, by the way. It gets into you and it causes inflammation. That's it, right? From Philippines, how you doing, Karina? Kiltz sent out a message, said he's going to rest today, but then he couldn't sleep. And he's like, okay, the universe says, get the F up and just get on live, right? A boy with the girl's name, how you doing, Carl, how you doing? Cold turkey. I say, let's see, I don't use the word, just say I'm a carnivore. King Remo. A king is a lion, not a pig, cow, or sheep, right? So you're a domesticated animal because fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts contain heroin, cocaine, marijuana, cyanide, nicotine, all of the drugs that plants make to make you domesticated. So you want to control the masses, feed the mush. It's really so simple, right? The domestic leaders of the world know how to control humans. Tell them that meat is bad and plants are good. That's it, right? But again, you choose where you want to be. We have no beef to that, right? But when I did this, Varan, it's crazy for Kiltz and from India. Again, listen, in India, you and I have all been from all over the world, been shared the story that meat is bad for you and plants are good. As long as you're addicted to plants, you'll do everything and anything the kings and the queens and the masters of the universe say. That's it. Where can you get your recordings of the conference? If you go to Low Carb Denver 23, sign up. It's, I think, $100 for all the online information. It is amazing. Let's see. Gaining weight on carnivore diet so hard, especially for gaining weight on carnivore. Add more fat. You got to eat more. That's it. Are you running all day? What are you doing? Right? Pompano, Florida. Betty Torres. Can the doctors who are eating and believing we're sharing this, Betty, every single day. TR LaFrance. How you doing? Pompano Beach. Batman. Gain weight, muscle, and carnivore. Eat more protein for gaining the muscle, right? But the fatty meat is where it's at, and lifting some weights, right? But you got to get your body up and at them every single day. Do one push-up to start for a week every day. And then maybe do it 3 times a day. And then you'll be on 2 push-ups and then 4 push-ups and 8 push-ups. So doing something on a repetitive daily basis. This is my habit. I thought I could break my habit today and sleep in, but the universe said, Kiltz, get up, right? Let's see. Gaining weight, you got to eat more fatty meat, in my opinion, grass and grains. And you might try Kiltz's ice cream, a little bit of white sugar. And sugars are the damaging component to the liver that cause insulin resistance, right? Your insulin is fine, but the problem is you're eating foods in the form of plants that damage your liver. The bacteria, yeast, viruses, and plants have foreign glycans, right? The glycans are antigenic and they damage you, right? But when you eat fatty meat, man, you feel great. Erica Plotkin, how you doing? Johnny Worley, please say again where we can get the recordings. Again, Low Carb Denver 23. Let's see. Watching from the Philippines, Karina. Let's see. The Creator 3. Next step is vaping and coffee. Let's see. Vaping and coffee. Yeah, get rid of them. Listen, it's all a plant-based ploy as a predator to make you the prey. And you are doing it, right? That's why it's, from time to time, can you have a cookie, cake, or ice cream, fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, or nuts? Yes, but there's something called anaphylactic shock, right? Where you suddenly have an anaphylactic reaction from a plant, a bacteria, yeast, or virus, my bet, or a bee sting, or a bug bite that suddenly makes you have a reaction that releases histamines and the glycocalyx releases all the water to try to somehow prevent all that, the death, but at the same time, it winds up killing you. But I've never heard of an anaphylactic reaction to a ribeye steak. All right, what do we got time-wise? All right, it's 3:55 Denver time, 5:55 New York time, where I'll be at tonight down in Sarasota every day. Let's see. Again, Luis Manuel Lorena, good morning. Thanks for stopping in to everyone. Let's see. I have oxidative stains on my meat from dry aging. It's on the record for I don't think it's toxic, but they do recommend cutting it off, I guess. But I don't think it is personally. A boy with a girl's name. Pingo, good morning. Let's see. Federico, let's see. Brugnon. Let's see. How can I put on muscle and fat? Again, you got to eat the fatty meat. I say bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, one meal a day. Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, but not every day. Don't do it. Thanks for stopping in. Malta, how you doing? Carl P. Salacusto, good morning. Ginny, again, my pleasure every single day. Start the day. Thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. And who's the creator of the day? You are in every single way. That's it. Kiltz's ice cream. Just go to drkiltz.com or Google it. It's pint of cream, and you want to get, if you get raw organic cream, go down to your local milkery and the dairy and get some really fresh organic raw if you can. Make it yourself. It's amazing, but it's a pint of cream, one egg. Again, farm fresh, organic, free range chickens that are the carnivores eating the worms, right? The bugs. And I do a little bit of white sugar from time to time, but Kiltz is on 40 plus days of meat, salt, water, one meal a day, every day, and get up early every day. Read the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament. Find some thoughts and ideas that you can instill in the mind, the mastery of perfection, right? MG, Bana, how you doing? Sandy, Seifried, how are you? Mike Rodriguez, very much for all the information. My pleasure, Mike. Willa Wilson, having issues with cream and had a cream again for many people. Cow's milk products, they're not normal for us. They can be antigenic. And even eggs, milk, meat, salt, water. Done. 5-day fast. Oh, it was amazing, King Rumo. It was January. We're going to do another one in July. It clears the bowels. Empty gut, SC3, a full life. And it's a microbrewery. Remember, see, the cause of disease is the 5 things. Excessive exercise, the fermentation of the plants in your bowels, heat, alcohol, aldehydes, methane gas, critical. And then the antigens from plants, bacteria and yeast, the antigens from bacteria, yeast, viruses, and plants, the chemicals from the 3 of those, and then the sugars from the plants, which are highly antigenic. Gave up butter. It's like candy. Sounds, well, I didn't give up butter. I do a little bit of butter, but milk, salt, water, and some, I add a little bit of butter. It's okay. It's like a little bit, not much, my friend. Stay away. Can we just eat sardines, eggs to start with? Absolutely, Zach. Fish, eggs, all are good. Lobster, shellfish for many people. I love oysters. This is the way. This is the way. Let's see. Just sardines. Yes, Erica Plotkin. Where we can get the recordings of the conference. Go to Low Carb Denver 23. Great, amazing people talking. Amazing. Let's see. Anxiety is causing sort of erectile dysfunction. All of this. Again, Varun, when you go to, let's see, meditate in prayer every day. That's why I wrote my books on daily inspiration and prayer, visualization. Go to a fatty meat diet, but if you're in the keto world and you're on the vegetarian side, add the fat. If you're a vegan, it's coconut oil and cook the carbs well. You want to be 80% of your calories from fat, at least, and 20%. But again, to get the full amount of proteins from plants is nearly impossible. And B12, that's why being a vegan is not so easy. Moving on, done. Make your day legendary. All right. It's 4:00 in the morning. Go have an awesome day. God bless to you, my friends, and Kiltz got on, even though he sent out the message that, nope, I'm not going. All right, I'll see you guys. This goes fast. We're listening and learning and sharing ideas that are magical. And you are magical. You are amazing. And you are doing you, right? And so often we're feeling anxiety and fear and worry. I believe because the plant toxins are damaging the brain, right? And sugars are damaging for the brain. You got to throw them out. Go to the pantry and throw it all out. There's nothing in the pantry that you want to do, right? Joel, I'm snowboarding in March 12th for a week up in Vail. If you happen to be there, let's see, 80% in grams or calories. Calories, kilocalories. That's what they say. But I do like a 1-to-1, fat to meat, fat to protein. I'm just a simple guy. That's why a lot of the science and the data is doo-doo and snake oil, because we just want a straight answer, right, Bevy? Straight and easy. Fassi. Occam's razor says the simple answer is the one. All right, a boys with a curl name. Sunday, all have an awesome day. Remember, thank you, God, Lord, created for the day. One meal a day, get up and get moving. Enjoy the day. Got to throw out all the addictive stuff. That's it. All right. See you, Mighty Tribe. Let's see. From snow to sun, enjoy the rest of the conference and your time in Florida. Thank you so much. And Tiffany, Mary, Rose, thanks everyone on the Mighty Tribe for stopping in. All right. All right, to my CNY fertility, thanks. Life is moving. Eat fatty meat. Be well. Tonbo, easy, right? All right, my friends. It's a great day. All right, Kendall Dunlop, good morning. Mary Cowan, Sandy Seyfried, good morning. Check out the book by Cancer is a Metabolic Disorder by Thomas Seyfried. Great. My friend Mike Rodriguez, have a great day every single day. You are the leader. And go to Amazon. You download Kiltz's books. The Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore is coming out momentarily. Again, it's a combination of some pictures, some short, easy ideas and concepts, but ultimately, the masters are within all of us. Right on. Have a great one.